Good morning, everyone. Curtis Chandler here, President of PFL, bringing you this week's Railcar Energy and Commodity Update. For a slower week last week, we have lots of news to report in this week's report to you. Last week, there was a significant trail derailment in Kentucky. Labor peace was finally secured, and U.S. Special Forces ousted a dictator from Venezuela. Let's get straight to the numbers. Initial jobless claims dropped 199,000, which was down 16,000 from the prior week. Continuing claims dropped 47,000 to 1.87 million people. The labor market seems to be starting 2026 on solid footing. Stocks closed the week mixed. On Friday of last week, the Dow lost 329 points week over week to close at 48,382 points. The S&P dipped 71.47 points, while the Nasdaq dropped 357 points, closed out the week at 26,235 points. WTI closed at $57.32 per barrel, which was up 58 cents per barrel for the week. WCS to WTI spread tightened slightly to $13.10 under NYMEX, putting Canadian Heavy at a applied value of $44.22 per barrel. Crude inventories dropped 1.9 million barrels and are sitting 3% below the 5-year average for this time of year. On the product side, gasoline inventories built an inventory of 5.8 million barrels. Distillates added 5 million barrels. Propane built 800,000 barrels. Propane stocks are now 27% above the 5-year average for this time of year. Drilling activity was down week over week. The U.S. added 1 rig to 546 active rigs. Canada dropped 17 rigs to 101 active rigs. Year over year, total North American rig count is down by 36 rigs year over year. Total North American weekly rail volumes were down 6.27% in week 52 compared to the same week last year. 9 of AR's 11 major traffic categories posted year-over-year decreases. The largest decrease came from forest products, which was down 19.81%, while the largest increase was from other, which was up 1.15%. Here are the stories that we were watching for you last week. In a stunning overnight operation, U.S. Special Forces captured Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro early Saturday morning, flying him out of the country to face charges in New York. President Trump confirmed the operation involved airstrikes. For our tank car customers, this is a major market shifter. Venezuela holds the world's largest crude reserves, but was exporting only at 1.1 million barrels per day. With Maduro gone and the country in chaos, those exports will likely collapse in the next 60 to 90 days. This tightens the heavy sour crude market immediately. U.S. Gulf Coast refiners who rely on Venezuelan barrels will be forced to look north. Canadian heavy crude spreads are already $13 and rail rates are around $15 per barrel. If pipeline capacity remains tight, this supply shock is a catalyst that could push crude by rail economics, at least in the short term. PFL is watching this one closely. We are watching labor peace. Finally, some stability. On December 30th, the Brotherhood of Locomotive Engineers ratified a new 5-year national agreement. Please see PFL's rail report for further details. We are watching the NS and UP merger. Well, folks, it's game on. Every major rival, BN, CP, you name it, has asked the STB to reject the merger. They claim the 7,000-page filing is incomplete and glosses over critical risks. We are now in a holding pattern until the STB decides. If the application is complete, the industry is stuck in strategic limbo. Don't expect any answers on this until 2027. We are watching railcar manufacturing. It has a split personality right now. Leasing is on fire. Utilization is at 98.9%, and lease rates are up 25%, but manufacturing is dead. Q3 orders dropped to just 3,071 units. The backlog is under 26,000 units, less than a year of production. High steel costs and tariff fears are killing new builds. This means existing fleets are going to stay tight. If you need cars or need to talk about your fleet, give us a call. We're here to help. That's the landscape for the first week of 2026. Change, labor, peace, and tight rail market. If you need any help navigating, whether it's leasing, return on lease, need help through the winter, PFL is here to serve you. We have teams on the ground in Texas, Missouri, Alabama, Ontario, Saskatchewan, and Quebec to clean, flare, and repair railcars. I'm Curtis Chandler. Thanks for listening. Have a safe 2026, and please pass on our report to your friends and colleagues. We do it all for you, and it's free. And be safe out there, and thanks for listening.